Welcome to Gentle Somatic Yoga and Heart Math and some other tools at the beginning of a new year. And when I woke up this morning, I realized all these preparation things that we do to get our year started and get going, and then it's here. And all of a sudden, I just felt a little overwhelmed. And I don't know about you, but this sort of overwhelming feeling of, I got to do this and I got to do this, and this is the year. And so I thought I'd start with a heart math practice that can eliminate the feeling of overwhelm and reset your nervous system. So let's go ahead and get into any comfortable seated position. And we'll start by checking in. So one of the things that I notice when I have these overwhelming thoughts is it's almost like I have more pulsations in my body. I don't know if you experience that when your nervous system's getting hyperactive. So it's kind of like, it's sort of like a humming or like this. So if you notice anything like that, and it's just like kind of this need to move or this need to shake or something. So I'm not sure if everybody experiences a kind of overactive nervous system in that way, but that's the way I experience this sort of feeling of overwhelm. So become aware of the state of your nervous system at this moment. In whatever way you can get in touch with what's going on inside. And then begin to slow your breathing down. Many people suggest a pace of about 5 seconds in and 5 seconds out. But if that is not a comfortable pace for you, then pick the pace that is more comfortable for you. The next step is to actually direct the breath to the heart center, chest area. And for some people, it can be helpful to place their hands here. So we have this slow paced, even breath in and out of the heart center. And the reason we're directing the breath here is because we're activating the 40,000 neurons in the heart. And these neurons do a lot of different things. They control blood pressure and some other things, but what we're trying to activate is the communication through the vagus nerve up to some of the higher thinking centers of the brain, and also to activate more of the parasympathetic nervous system, which is your calming nervous system. So again, we're breathing slowly in and out of the heart center. And now we'd like to activate an inner feeling of inner ease. What does inner ease feel like to you? It could even be, what does peaceful feel like to you? What does serenity feel like to you? Or maybe it's acceptance. whatever these feelings that shift you from an overwhelmed nervous system into a more peaceful place, a more flowing place. And sometimes saying the word can be helpful, whatever that word is. But this is not necessarily about thinking. This is about, what does it feel like? What does inner ease or peace or serenity or acceptance or flow feel like? Can you conjure up the image of that? Does it have a texture? Does it have a color? A place? A person? And when you find this feeling of inner ease, this is what we want to memorize. This is what we want to retrain the nervous system with, so that we can access this on a moment's notice anytime we get into overwhelm.